Hello everyone, this is Sorish Mitra from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I'm a first year student pursuing BE in Computer Science and Engineering. Today I'll be giving a presentation on the subject Indian Constitution and the topic is Indian Constitution and its basic structure. So, Indian Constitution. The Republic is governed in terms of Constitution of India, which was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949 and came into force on 26 January 1950. The Constitution provides for a parliamentary form of government which is federal in structure with certain unitary features. Key topics discussed in the presentation are the role of the Constitutional Assembly, fundamental rights and its restrictions, Union Executive Parliamentary System, Judicial System of India, Supreme Court of India and other courts, elections and electoral processes. First module, role of the Constitutional Assembly. So the first question from Module 1, the Constitution of India came into force on A. 26 January 1950, B. 26 January 1952, C. 16th August 1948, or D. 26 November 1949. The correct option is A. The Republic is governed in terms of Constitution of India which was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 January 1950. The second question, who was the chairman of drafting committee of Constitution Assembly? A. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, B. Dr. Jawaharlal Nehru, C. Dr. B. R. Ambedkar, or D. Sardar Patel. The correct option is option C. Dr. B. R. Ambedkar was the chairman of drafting committee of Indian Constitution. On 29th August 1947, the Constitution Assembly set up a drafting committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B. R. Ambedkar to prepare a draft constitution for India. Third question, the Constitution of India derives its ultimate authority from A. President of India, B. Prime Minister of India, C. People of India, or D. Supreme Court of India. The correct option is option C. The Constitution draws its authority from the people and has been promulgated in the name of people. This is evident from the preamble which states, "We the people of India do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution." 4. The main objective of Indian Constitution include A sovereign state, B. A democratic country, C. A sovereignty, socialism, secularism, democracy, and republic, or D. None of the above. The correct option is option C. The main objective of Indian Constitution includes sovereignty, socialism, secularism, democracy, and republic. Apart from this, justice, liberty, fraternity are also a part of the objectives of Indian Constitution. Last question from Module 1. Our Constitution was adopted on dash and came into force on dash. A. 26 November 1949, B. 26 January 1950, B. 26 November 1947 or 26 January 1950, C. 26 January December 1949 or 26 January 1950, D. 26 January November 1949 or 15th August 1950. The correct option is A. The Republic is governed in terms of Constitution of India, which was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949 and came into force on 26 January 1950. Next module is Module 2, Fundamental Rights and its Restrictions. So the first question from fundamental rights is, the fundamental rights granted by the Constitution of India to its citizen cannot be suspended except A. The President can suspend the fundamental rights during the time of emergency, B. Under any circumstances, C. An order from Supreme Court, or D. During elections. The correct option is A. The President of India can suspend the fundamental rights on the declaration of an emergency. Under Article 359, the President can suspend the fundamental rights during the time of emergency, internal and external emergency. Financial emergency can be proclaimed by the Article A 256, B 356, C 306, or D 360. The correct option is option D. Article 360 of Indian Constitution empowers the President to invoke financial emergency. Grounds of declaration: if the President is satisfied that a situation has arisen due to which financial stability or credit of India or any part of its territory is threatened. 3. Right to religion is not subjected to A. Public order, B. Public mortality, C. Public welfare and health, D. all of the above? The correct option is D, all of the above. Article 25 guarantees the freedom of conscience, the freedom to profess, practice, and propagate religion to all citizens. The above mentioned freedoms are subjected to public order, health, and morality. Fourth, the rights to life and personal liberty does not include A. Rights to legal aid, B. Peaceful assembly, C. Rights to dignity, or D. Rights to priority. The correct option is option A. The rights to life and personal liberty, as enshrined in Article 21 of Indian Constitution, do not explicitly include the right to legal aid. Last question of Module 2. The fundamental right to protection from exploitation prohibits A. Forced labor, B. Child labor, C. Human trafficking, or D. All of the above. The correct option is D. All of the above. The fundamental rights to protection from exploitation prohibits forced labor, child labor, and human trafficking. This ensures the individuals are protected from any form of exploitation, especially those that are involved in coercion, abuse, or violation of human rights. Module 3, Union Executive Parliamentary System. The member of Rajya Sabha are elected for a term of A. 7 years, B. 4 years, C. 6 years, or D. 12 years. The correct option is C. 6 years. Members of Rajya Sabha are elected for a term of 6 years. Note: the members are not elected by the general public through direct elections. Second, who appoints the Vice Chancellor of the University? A. President of India, B. Judge of Supreme Court, C. The Governor, D. Judge of High Court. The correct option is C. The Governor. As per the provisions of the Act of concerned university, the Governor appoints the Vice Chancellor on the advice or in consultation with the state government. 3. Who appoints the Chief Election Commissioner of India? A. Prime Minister, B. President, C. Parliament, or D. Supreme Court. The correct option is option B. The Election Commission is headed by a Chief Election Commissioner (CEC). It also comprises of other election commissioners. The President appoints them from time to time. 4. Members of Rajya Sabha are elected by A. Members of Lok Sabha, B. Court of Supreme Court of India, C. State Legislative Assembly members, D. President. The correct option is C. State Legislative Assembly members. Each state legislative assembly members elects the members to the Rajya Sabha based on its respective strength in assembly. The numbers of seats allocated to each state in the Rajya Sabha is determined by the population of the India state. Fifth question. The Vice President is elected by A. Lok Sabha, B. Rajya Sabha, C. Both A and B, or D. None of the above. The correct option is option C. The Vice President of India is elected by an electoral college that consists of members from both houses of parliament, that is Rajya Sabha, Council of States, and the Lok Sabha, House of People. Module 4, Judicial System of India, Supreme Court of India, and other courts of India. First question. Judicial review means A. Reviewing the lower courts, B. Providing rights, C. Examining the actions of executive, D. Reviewing laws. The correct option is option C. Judicial review in India is a process by which the Supreme Court and High Court of India examine, determine, and invalidate the executive or legislative actions inconsistent with the Constitution of India. Second question. The Supreme Court judges retire at the age of A. 70 years, B. 60 years, C. 55 years, or D. 65 years. The correct option is option D. The Judge of High Court and Supreme Court appointed by the President of India. According to the Constitution's 15th Amendment, the Supreme Court's judges' retirement age was originally set at 60 but was increased to 65 in 1963. Third question. The Chief Justice and other judges of Supreme Court are appointed by A. President, B. Law Minister, C. Home Minister, or D. Prime Minister. The correct option is option A. The Supreme Court of India comprises the Chief Justice and not more than 33 judges appointed by the President of India. Fourth question. The judge of Supreme Court may be removed by A. Incapacity, B. Violation of rules, C. Misbehavior, D. All of the above. The correct option is option D. A judge of Supreme Court of India may be removed from the office on the grounds of incapacity, violation of laws, or misbehavior. Last question from module 4. The Supreme Court of India is A. Under the Prime Minister, B. Under the President, C. Under the Parliament, D. Independent. The correct option is option D. The Supreme Court of India is an independent and autonomous institution. It is not under the Prime Minister, the President, or the Parliament. The independence of the judiciary include the Supreme Court is a fundamental feature of India's democratic system. Final module 5, elections and electoral processes. First question, how many days time is given to the candidate to file nominations from the date of notifications of elections? A. 6 days, B. 8 days, C. 12 days, or D. 15 days. The correct option is option B. The nomination period for local body elections, municipalities, panchayat, etc. can vary from state to state and may range from 3 to 7 days from date of notification. Second, how many days are given for election campaign? A. 20 days, B. 10 days, C. 5 days, D. 90 days. The correct option is option A. In India, election campaigns take place for 20 days period between the announcement of the final list of candidates and the date of polling. 3. Revealing confidential information in elections amounts to A. Violation of patent, B. Misuse of trust, C. Breach of contract, D. Criminal breach of trust. The correct option is option D. Revealing confidential information in elections would likely to be considered a criminal breach as it involves the misuse of trust, confidence, and placed in a person to keep such information confidential. 4. Who carries the notification for elections of Lok Sabha? A. Election Commission of India, B. Prime Minister of India, C. Lok Sabha, D. Rajya Sabha. The correct option is A. The Election Commission of India is responsible for the entire election process, including the issuance of notification for various stages of election. The final question from Module 5. What is the minimum voting age in India? A. 16, B. 18, C. 21, D. 25. The correct option is option B. The minimum voting age in India is 18. Indian citizens who have reached the age of 18 or above are eligible to vote in elections. Please do like, share and subscribe this video. Thank you and Jai Hind.